Hello, this is Pixel Freak, and today I'm doing a quick review of Quadropus Rampage. Now, I did do a preview of this game a couple weeks back. That was before the game's out. The game is out now. You can go pick it up on iOS and on Android. There will be links to the game in the description, and it's free. I just thought I'd give you guys a heads up on that and kind of weigh in on the gameplay mechanics, let you know how I felt. So if you choose to go pick this one up, you'll know what you're in for. So this is a roguelike game, meaning you get one life, and if you don't make it to the end or you see how far you get, when you die, you have to start all over from the beginning. Which for some players that might not be great, but there are also some leveling up and improvement mechanics that are almost RPG-like that allow you to go farther and farther. Every time you go down, you come back out with your cash, you spend your different little currencies, and then you go back down a little bit farther. In Quadropus Rampage, you actually do have a boss that is a set amount of depth under the ocean floor. You have to keep going on until you beat him, but I think you can also continue on beyond the boss. So far, I've dumped quite a few hours in this game, and I haven't beat the boss yet, so there is a number of hours, a decent amount of gameplay in this game to be had. Being a free game, Butterscotch Shenanigans has implemented 2 different currencies in this game. But before you start to freak out and say, oh my god, there's the paid currency, then there's the regular currency, that's not how this game works. No, there are gold coins that you pick up, and then there's also doubloons. Now, the doubloons you get a lot rarer in the game, but if you do a decent run through, you'll probably pick up 3 or 4 of them in a single run. The coins you get in an abundance, and they can be attained by killing different enemies or beating each wave. You get more and more coins the farther you go down, but they are a pretty common currency. So between these 2 currencies, you are able to upgrade your character with 2 different systems. Now the first system, which uses the coins, is the normal upgrade system. This allows you to upgrade either your attack or your toughness or your pet bingo or your defense, or there's 5 or 6 different categories that you're able to invest in. Each level goes up a little bit more from the last. I think they started about 600 coins to upgrade the first time, and then it's about 10,000 to upgrade the last. Now that might sound like a big discrepancy, but as you level up your character, it makes it so you can go farther in the levels and you'll get more coins. And from my findings, my experience in this game, the leveling up has been a pretty gradual scale, and it doesn't feel overly grindy like a lot of other freemium games. And even though the coins are relatively common in the game, you can pay for them if you'd like to. So you can level up your character very quickly if you don't want to grind or if you don't want to play through the game. I would not recommend this just because the leveling up happens at a very gradual pace. It doesn't feel overly grindy like I previously mentioned, and it also feels a little bit unnatural to be buying that particular currency. The doubloons, however, are tied to the mastery system of the game. Now, I should explain how the masteries work. The masteries are almost a hybrid of achievement and unlockable. And what this does is there will be a particular task in the game, for instance, defending so many times or attacking within 1 second of landing in the new level. If you do that action however many times it says, it will unlock that mastery and then give you a choice between 2 different upgrades that you can take that make your character tack a little bit better. Now these mastery upgrades do range from offensive and defensive to kind of miscellaneous, but they all are very creative and they allow you to upgrade your character in a more non-direct way than the coin-based upgrade system. I found the Masteries to be a very excellent addition. I found them a little bit rough to unlock, which they're kind of meant to be that way, especially because my playstyle didn't encompass some of the different attacks and the moves, and so I kind of had to force myself to use the entirety of the game in order to unlock some of those lesser known Masteries to me. So where the doubloons rank in is the doubloons can be used to unlock the masteries. And the one little issue with this is that the doubloons don't get collected at near the rate the coins do, and it can take quite a few doubloons to unlock a mastery. Now it is based on a sliding scale, so if you have already completed that action, say 50%, then your doubloon price to unlock that mastery does get cut down based on how much you've already achieved. That being said, if you're going to want to spend that, you're going to have to probably buy doubloons, and that is the one place that you're going to have to buy something in this game. Luckily, Butterscotch Shenanigans wanted to make this game in a very ethical way, and I think they've done really well at that because everything in the game can be obtained through playing the game and doesn't feel unnecessarily grindy. So the game does maintain somewhat of a balance whether you make purchases or not. Overall, I think Quadropus Rampage is actually one of the better, more ethical free games that you'll find out on Android or iOS right now. If you're one of the types of people that actually avoids free games, I would say this one should give you pause and you should check this one out even if you don't like games that have in-app purchases. This one's really fun. Even if you don't want to make a purchase, you're still going to be able to unlock everything pretty quickly. For that reason, I think that this game could be recommended to everybody. Casual players, hardcore players alike. I think that everybody should play this game. This is a shining example of what free games can be. Quadropus Rampage is weighing in at 91 pixels out of 100. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, this has been Pixel Freak.